the incredible importance of getting really talented people to work with you and work for you as you become leaders yourself. There are people who are insecure and they won't hire really good people because they want to be better than the people who are reporting to them. They want to know more. My theory has always been you go out and you find the very best people that you can find and you hire them. And you actually try to hire people who are better at your own job than you'll ever be. And then leave them alone. I mean, a lot of people micromanage, and there's nothing more dispiriting to people who work for you than to micromanage. I mean, if you've hired the right people and you've given them the tools that they need to do their job effectively, then you ought to trust them. And you ought to let them make some mistakes. Now, I don't mean mistakes like I mistakenly took some of the company's cash and put it in my bank account. Not that kind of mistake. But let them run with it and don't micromanage them. And you know, what you'll find is 99 times out of 100, they'll do the right thing. They'll be really good. And the one time out of 100, you may have to sit down and give them a little counseling. But it's really important to hire the very, very best people and then make sure they've got the tools to do the job and then let them run with it. Because if you're constantly, in their underwear, I'll tell you, it makes their lives miserable and you'll drive good people off. Whereas if you give them lots of responsibility and let them run with it. Now, it's important that you not get sandbagged. I mean, what I tell my own direct reports is, you go run with the business and you go do what's right, but keep me informed. I don't ever want to discover something material, at a board meeting. It'd be nice for you to tell me in advance. So make sure you don't sandbag me. But it's important to get those people and let them run. Now, that's not to say as leaders that you can't get intimately involved in portions of the business. And I would encourage you to do that as well. I mean, I reserve the right as CEO to go do put my nose in whatever I want to from a business perspective. But it's important to know that because there are leaders who are at 40,000 feet all the time. They're sort of what I would call the business roundtable leaders. The talking heads on TV, the people who make broad generic statements but don't actually know what's going on in their business. And you can get isolated really quickly as you rise up through the ranks. Now, in the break room, so over the years at Continental, I know thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And that's really valuable as a manager because that way the people who report to you can't bullshit you. I mean, they can tell you things, but you can go 1 or 2 or 3 levels deep and get the real information. And the fact is, the people who now work for me know I can do that, so they don't bullshit me because they know I can dig in the organization. And that's really valuable.